Now, from your weather authority, meteorologist Cody Bailey.
Well, another wave of some beneficial rains arrived pretty much right on schedule. It had been almost a week, actually a little over a week since our last really good soaking rain last week, Thursday and Friday. And then again early this morning, not quite the totals that we had a week ago, but we're on our way to those with another couple of waves, actually, of some beneficial rains as we go through our Sunday night, and maybe the pre-dawn hours of Monday morning as well. But here's a look at how much rain fell over the last 24 hours, primarily earlier this morning, and some pockets of some heavier rain. Otherwise, generally in a ½ inch to a ¼ of an inch for most of us. But anywhere you see these darker shades of green and closer to those yellows, so a good core there over central Gibson County up to the northwest and southeastern Clay County. Those brighter shades there, greens and close to yellows, anywhere between about an 1.5 inches to 2.5 inches, of course estimated by our Doppler radar product. So again, not the soaking rain that we had last week, but we will receive some much needed beneficial rains that could add up in a couple of inches over multiple waves. I think wave 1 will set up late tonight, early Sunday, another round possibly the late morning, early afternoon before we get a break in the action tomorrow, possibly around this time, and then another wave of some heavier rain moves through later tomorrow night. But outside right now, after a soggy start to our Saturday, nothing showing up locally. We will be watching areas to the northwest, though, as that next band of rain moves through, and we are starting to see closer to the St. Louis metro some of those showers developing ahead of a main cluster that, again, will move through overnight into the first half of our Sunday. We will be seeing, again, much needed beneficial rains with the drought continuing for most of at least the Evansville metro. We did again this past week see that updated map from the drought index kind of reducing that across western Kentucky. But outside right now, again, a much different scene than what we had earlier today. Plenty of sunshine, a few high thin clouds from our Ellis Park tower camera, and a beautiful scene of the bend in the Ohio across the Superior Ag tower camera from downtown Evansville, where temperatures did rebound after a somewhat cool but muggy start to the day with the rain-cooled air. 89 right now. We rebounded back up to 90 this afternoon for Evansville, but a very humid 72-degree dew point, and that's going to be the case through most of next week as we get hot and humid, and that stretch continues through most of next week. Temperatures outside right now ranging from the mid to upper 80s along and north of I-64 to some low 90s as you head south and southwest of Evansville, where 91 in Dixon and Morganfield, two of the hotter spots right now. And again, with the sun out, we've started to see some of that humid air start to filter back in through, especially west of the Wabash. Heat index readings above the triple-digit range, and that's going to be the case for, again, several days next week. But first, we have the rain showers and storms to contend with. Again, we'll be watching areas closer to St. Louis and over south central Illinois this evening for the redevelopment of showers and storms, and these clusters will come and go in waves as we go again through tomorrow night, and again very early Monday morning. Here's an updated look at our future tracker, which does show, again, the clouds increasing after sunset, along with the rain and storms west of the Wabash. Really gets its active going, still in a scattered fashion, though, but some pockets of heavier rainfall after midnight. And that's going to continue as we go into the early morning hours of our Sunday. So we wake up to at least a scattering of showers and storms, increasing late after sunset into the late morning hours. And then we, again, could possibly get a little bit of a break, especially western Kentucky, by tomorrow afternoon. But the next wave moves through after sunset or around sunset. This feature tracker a little bit earlier than some of the other products here, but basically coming and going in waves. Have the rain gear handy as you head out the door tomorrow morning. Pretty much a soaking rain, but again, beneficial rain for our Sunday and Sunday night. And you can see over the next couple of days between Sunday and Sunday evening into early Monday, anywhere from 1 to possibly 2.5 to 3 inches of rain for most of the tri-state. Temperatures falling through the upper 80s to lower 80s later on tonight, and then we'll start to see those temperatures rebounding with rain increasing overnight tonight as well. And then hot and humid, that's the norm for most of next week. Rain ends by midday on Monday. And we stay dry, but very hot and humid for most of next week. So another heat wave on the way. But first, beneficial rains for tomorrow and tomorrow night.